Hey guys, Random Cat here, and we're going to be continuing on with our ever-long, our Steins Gate playthrough. That's the words that I'm looking for. After sending it off, so he just sent off a text message to Molka. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. Wants Molka to use the phone wave name subject to change. When I get back to the lab, Molka is squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess that crouching while holding her knees is this particular woman's favorite position. Ooh, could say that. Or say something worse. She's staring at her phone like usual. Once she noticed me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't look at me. Arigato. Thank you. For what? Oh, sent me a message. I know it's selfish, but I really need to send a D-mail, Molka. I don't think you're selfish. In fact, I'm grateful for your offer. Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab members to stop what they're doing and then tell them about Molka's situation. I think it's a good idea, Molka-san. He's a lab mem too. Daru and Kurisu don't object either. So, what sort of mail does Kiryushi plan to send? My request is that its content be simple and easy to measure, so that we can confirm whether or not the past changes. A new mail. I'm sorry, there's one more thing. I want to keep my message secret. Why does she have to explain every little thing with a mail? No, more importantly, secret. What do you mean? What's going on? It's private. It wouldn't be embarrassing if you knew. If anyone knew. No, that's not the problem. Risu peeks at my phone from beside me. I see. I understand how you feel, but since this is an experiment, data collection should take priority. Oh, we agree for once, sister. I'm not agreeing with you. Exactly. If we don't collect data, then we'll never figure out how the phone wave works. But girls have lots of secrets, you know. You shouldn't ask her to tell her secrets, Okarin. That's perverted. Whoa, is that where you're going with this? Calm down, Daru. I turn to Mayuri and Molka, who appear to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance. We're not asking you to send something private. Kurisu nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance. Hang on. Even if we want to send something private, you shouldn't for now. We still don't know how this thing handles paradoxes, so we need to be extremely careful. Well, that's a good point, because you don't want stuff to go wrong. Just in case. Nothing private? Nothing. You want to keep secret? At least, even if you mean well, the mail's content might have a serious effect on the timeline. You should show your mail to a third party and have them check if the content is problematic or not. Indeed. My assistant said everything I wanted to say. I will only add that the experiment must go on. I wasn't speaking for you. Don't misunderstand. Cheeky little. Experiments prioritize data over privacy in the first place. If you're going to be a test subject, you need to be prepared for that. Don't tell me that's the reason why Kurisu doesn't want to send a email herself. Possible. Really? Mayushi wasn't prepared for that. I'm sorry, Chris-chan. You don't have to apologize. I'm not criticizing you. It's just how these things work. I imagine some people might take issues with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Mocha's expression doesn't change. Same as always, I don't know what she's thinking. You're a lab mem. You need to trust us. Save private information for another day. If you can't, then I'll be forced to show you what lies dormant inside of the great Goin Kyoma. The terrible power of insanity. Mocha is already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. Can I see the emails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference, Mocha. Wow. I can show you my arrival history. And the sent history? Don't have one. The sent history disappears after you send the email. I confirmed that after I sent the email yesterday, Mocha was there, but she doesn't remember either. Don't need to see the history, and I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay, Mocha? Like she understands. Show the mail to Khalid too. You don't have to do... you don't have to if you don't want to, Mocha-san. Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mayuri sounds concerned for some reason. So what you gonna send? Okarin wants us to change the past in an easy to measure way. But that's setting the bar way too high. Nonsense. You're all just aiming too low. I have an idea. Mocha murmurs. Oh. This could be good. Give us the details. Mocha then invokes her power once more. Ultra fast typing, the power known as Shining Finger. About 4 days ago I bought a new phone, but now that I've tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one. So I want to use a D-mail to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it? Mocha. Excellent. Shining Finger, you're a model of them. This should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Mocha's superior idea. We look at Mocha's phone. Purple and gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not like the deco phones popular among mainstream women these days. Deco phones. Have a look. Cell phone with decorations on it primarily popular among young women. Scarves, koskis, or rhinestones can be pasted on the phone surface for decoration. Not that common anymore, but this was made a little while ago. Oh, that's the GG01. That just came out last month. GG01. The latest model. Pretty sure the screen is detachable, so you can swap out attachments for it. It's in short supply right now, so you need to be placed on a wait list. Nice job getting one. Most popular model. But she wants her old one back. I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion. Oh, finger. Well then, wouldn't you like to know? Why do you call Mocha-san finger? That's the name of her Esper power. Kiryu Mocha, I dub the Shining Finger. Use the name with pride. Mocha shakes her head expressionlessly. What? You don't like it? But it's such a cool name. What's the problem? Mocha-san is Mocha-san. Her fingers don't shine or anything. Don't feed the trolls, Mayushi. We're not trolling, just naming her power. Cut the chatter and get started. Damn it. You're just an assistant. Don't boss us around. What if the manager says something? Don't be afraid of Mr. Brown. If he stormed in yelling, I'll kick him to the curb. That's not gonna work. Seriously? Okarin, you're so cool. That's why we love you. He's just talk. I'll be the adult and ignore Kurisu's insult. Mocha has already written her 36-byte email. When I look at Mocha to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The D-mail should arrive at Mocha's phone 4 days ago, July 31st. Phone wave, name subject to change, activate! About 15 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomena occurs. I glance at Mocha. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button. And then of course time changes. We change the original world line. World twists into unrecognizable shapes. Floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. Gah! The world lurches, I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the D-mail yesterday. And yet, I felt it before. I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomena. Shaking stops. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. That bizarre sensation just now was proof. I look around the room. Phone wave name subject to change, which should have about 90 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here, Mayuri's here, Kurisu's here. Where's Mocha? Where's Shining Finger? Where'd she go? But nobody knows who Shining Finger is. Daru and Kurisu, who are discussing something in front of me, in front of the X68000, look at me strangely. Ah, again. Feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday. Shining what?
Okarin.
Okarin. Japanese, please. I leave the development room and check the lounge behind the sofa. In the dressing room, the bathroom, and the shower room, I look out the window at the street below. But Mocha is nowhere to be found. Gone. No way. This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akiba. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her? Where did she go? Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? No. Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? No. Start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her. Where's Kiryu Mocha? She was just here, wasn't she? Oh, wow. Who? Kiryu Mocha. Daru and Kurisu give me strange looks as well. Who's that? Never heard of her. No way. So I did erase Mocha's existence. No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her. Did it happen again, Okabe? Yes, it did. What do you mean, again? Something like this happened yesterday. You remembered something we didn't. What did you call it? Oh yeah. Reading a Steiner. Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomena, or rather, my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Tado said. So, I'm the only one with the ability to see what has changed. But somehow, I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power Reading a Steiner. Risu remembered. To tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air. But now that Mocha has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only their memories of Mocha that disappeared, not Mocha herself. I need to contact Mocha. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. But I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by email. Reply the second you read this email. I send her a message saying reply to this the second you read this email. Now all I can do is wait for her reply. Please reply. Are you okay? You're really pale. Yeah, I'm fine. In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Mocha from existence. Assistant, how much do you remember about the experiment we just did? I don't remember doing any experiments today. You sent an email just now, didn't you? Yeah. But things are different from yesterday. I didn't send the email. Kiryu Mocha did. And then she vanished into thin air. Which reminded me, when I sent the Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Mocha might not have disappeared, she probably just teleported somewhere. I hope that's it. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Mocha and I exchanged. That's strange. The mails she sent me are there up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that, the dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The D-mail she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was set to arrive on July 31st. Did a time paradox erase Mocha from the existence the instant she received the D-mail? I shiver when I realize that I can't find any problems with that hypothesis. No way. Can't be. Well, that's not the case, but... I mean, all her D-mail said was don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? But then, what caused Mocha to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Mocha vanished 4 days ago? Christina, let's see a D-mail towards the time paradox. What would happen? I don't know. No one has experienced the time paradox, after all. But before, didn't you say something like the world would disappear? All I said was that was one theory. Maybe nothing happens. And like in a certain movie, history gets amended to accommodate the paradox. According to Dr. Hawking's, as in Stephen Hawking's, chronology protection conjecture, it's impossible to do anything that might cause the time paradox in the first place. Quantum mechanics, a theory proposed by Stephen Hawking that states that time travel is impossible. Any attempt to travel through time will be prevented by quantum effects. Successful time travel requires infinite field energy, which is impossible to obtain. In other words, the law of causality, and by extension, the chronology or timeline of the universe, are protected by quantum mechanics. So all we have are theories. Mayushi doesn't really understand. But we're all fine now, right? I don't think that paradox thing happened. But it did, Mayushi. Mayushi doesn't know who Mocha-san is, but I'm sure she's okay too. Oh, yes. That's Mayushi for you, a cute dumb girl. Mayushi's not dumb. I'm amazed that Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. They don't realize the gravity of the situation. We might have erased somebody's very existence. In fact, if Mocha really has vanished, then that means the phone wave named subject to change is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomena witnessed in Akihabara. What if I erased all those people? What if you did? I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my mind. Got an email. What's wrong? Kinda busy now, sorry. I'll email you later, Mocha. Ha ha ha. My body goes limp from relief. A reply. She sent a reply. Mocha still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes fill with tears. Not because I was worried for Mocha, but because I thought I might be responsible for the horror of erasing somebody's existence. Explain what happened, Okabe. Urged by Kurisu, I explain everything that just happened. Honestly, I'm not surprised she disappeared from the lab. What do you mean? I don't know the details, but when the past changed, Kiryu-san's actions these past 4 days changed ever so slightly. As a result, the timeline was reconfigured so that Mocha-san didn't come to the lab today. So that's why it looked like she teleported. I'm reminded of the teleporting job banana. But I guess it's not the same thing. Mocha didn't become a jelly man after all. Is that even possible? I don't know. If the fact that the D-mail was sent is undone, then it becomes a paradox of who sent that D-mail. There's one other thing that I don't understand. What? What you call reading Steiner. By the way, you should quit it with that name. It's stupid. I didn't ask for your opinion. I'm finally able to joke with Kurisu again. Or maybe she wasn't joking. But that's none of her business.
さっきのあんたの説
By
明
your
じゃ
explanation,
D メールを
you
送
neither
ったの
sent
も
nor
受け取ったの
received the
も
D
あんた
mail.
じゃなかった。
Yet, how come
Nana
you're
ni,
the only one
anta
who
dake ga
remembers what
世界
happens
線が
before the
変わる
world
前の
line
ことを
changed?
覚えている。でもこれって
What if it's all in your head? Well, that's a possibility. A possibility that I'm a complete nutter.
脳内嫁ですね。
Like an imaginary girlfriend. I get it.
わかるな。
No, you don't. I'm not a gentleman perv like you, creating imaginary relationships.
桐生さんって人は
Maybe this Kiryu-san never existed. Maybe Kiryu-san does exist, but the fact that she sent a D-mail was something you made...
その人
Wah. Eh? I fall to my knees and press my hand against my left eye. Oh, my left eye, reading Steiner, it aches. Oh my god, you're a nutter. Okarin, are you okay? Mayuri peeks anxiously at my face, but I lightly push her aside. No, Mayuri, stay away. I don't want to hurt you. But Okarin, you look like you're in pain. He's messing with us, right? Yeah. I'm okay. This aching is normal. It'll end soon. As long as I have this magic eye, the organization will keep coming after me. It's the power to see across time and space. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. Because of all this all-seeing eye, I have lost my connection to causality. I drift alone in the space between worlds. But even so, I swore to protect this lab. So quiet, thy fury. Reading Steiner, your time will come, but not yet. I kneel and press my head against the floor. Oh my god. And then I take a deep breath and gradually remove my hand from my left eye. My ear rubs my back. Okarin, does it hurt? No, I'm okay now. Stand up, then I shoot Kurisu a sharp glare. What? That was just an act, right?
ただの絵
You're wrong, Kuristina. Our experiments have already proven that my reading Steiner is genuine.
はいはい
Fine, I get it. You're a Chunibyo patient. Eh? Hmm? Huh? Hmm? Why are you all staring at me? Because you know all these otaku terms that you shouldn't know. You otaku. In any case, I've successfully deflected Kurisu's questions about reading Steiner. I don't feel able to answer right now. My emotions are a jumble, just as they were after Taito called me the Messiah. Is this power real? If it is, then what does that make me? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of Brown Tube Workshop, staring into the night sky. I try sorting out what happened this afternoon, but it's impossible. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. Then I hear footsteps coming down from the second floor. Oop. Soon, Mayuri and Kurisu emerge. Going home? Yep.
岡部ってずっ
You
とここ
always
に
stay
泊
the
ま
night
り込んで
here?
る
Pretty much. I wouldn't be a true mad scientist if I couldn't stay overnight at my lab, immersed in research.
の形から入るのってよ
I
くな
think
い
you're
と思
putting
う
too
わ
much
けだ。
emphasis on appearances.
でもね、
But you know,
この場所ってとって
this place is really convenient. Mayushi would stay over if Mom and Dad let me.
お父さんが許してくれるならここに泊まり
Eh? You would?
そしたらバイトに行く
And
のも
it's
す
so
ぐだ
close to
もん
work too. Hey, Chris-chan, why don't we all stay over sometime?
男性陣がいないのなら
If the guys aren't around. That won't happen.
だったらまゆりさん、
Then why don't you come to my hotel, Mayuri-san? Oh yeah, we did make that promise, huh?
そんな約束してたもんね
Then let's do that next time.
いつでも言ってくれていいか
You
ら。
can come whenever you
それ
like.
じゃ、
See you tomorrow. Bisu waves goodbye and starts walking in the opposite direction from Akihabara Station. Mayuri doesn't move from that spot. Instead, she starts doing her usual thing, Stardust handshake. She looks up at the night sky, raising her hand as if to grasp the stars. And with perfect timing, a shooting star crosses the sky. Hey, Okarin.
おう
Yeah,
流れ星だな
a shooting star. Did you make a
願
wish?
い事はしたか
Mayuri doesn't answer. She keeps gazing at the sky.
オカリンって
Remember how back in elementary school, you got a terrible fever and stayed in bed for a month?
何を突然言い
Why are
出
you
すの
bringing this up? It was about 10 years ago, at the turn of the century when the world was in an uproar over Y2K. Near the end of 1999, I had a fever of nearly 40, ooh, that's hot, 40 degrees centigrade. That lasted about a month. Jeez, that's a long time. I didn't recover until the new year. At least that's what I was being told. I don't remember it myself. According to my parents, I was unconscious the whole time, tossing and turning. The doctors said it was a miracle I didn't die. Because of that fever, I didn't get to experience the Millennial Countdown event. They never figured out what caused it either.
あの時ね
I was so afraid that Okarin might
オカリ
die.
ンが知ったからね
But Granny and I
ちゃんと一緒
prayed to
に
the sky together.
空に祈ってたの
Don't die,
オ
Okarin.
カリンし
Something like that could never kill me. 10 years ago, I was already a mad scientist with an IQ of 170, equaling that of Thomas Edison. Actually, I'm not sure what Edison's IQ was.
え
Really?
そうだ
That's
ったんだ
amazing.
オカリンってでもね
But
まだ
my issue was still really small and didn't know that, so I prayed to the sky.
でね
And
み
then,
そか
on New Year's
も
Eve,
うすぐ年
right
が
before
明けるって
midnight,
いう時
a shooting star went
流れ
pew
星がピューンって
across the star,
流れたの
just like
みたいに
now.
流れ星はね
If you repeat your wish 3 times before a shooting star disappears, your wish will come true.
知ってたか
Did you know that? Of course, that's the most common of common knowledge.
なもちろんマユシ
It was hard, but Mayushi repeated her wish 3 times. Then Mayuri finally lowers her hand and turns to me. On her face is a soft smile.
次の日
The next day,
年が明けた
on New Year's, your fever went down and you woke up.
目を覚ましたのでつまりマユシは
So basically,
オカリンの命を
Mayushi saved your life.
いや違うな
No, it was simply the choice of Steins Gate.
使ったのは
Really?
そうなのだ
Really? He's such a dickhead. Oh. Mayuri looks a little disappointed.
ねえ
Hey, remember what you said when your fever went down?
急に見ている
You said everything went blurry and twisty like,
だって
and then the ground shook so bad you couldn't stand. Remember?
体がさっきのオカリン
You were acting kind of like that just now.
大丈夫
Are you okay?
また
You're not coming down with a fever, are you?
倒れたりしない
Changed the future. The concern on her face is so sincere. Looks like she's worried about my reaction to Mocha's disappearance. Geez, my honest hostage is... Sorry, my hostage is worrying about me. I find myself giving her a wry smile.
案ずるな
I'm fine, don't worry about a
心配
thing.
ない
As I brush her worry off with a shrug, I think back to what happened 10 years ago. When I woke up from that fever, the first thing I saw was Mayuri's crying face. She's right, I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. Come to think of it, it does seem to match with the sensation I felt a few hours ago when reading Steiner activated.
そうか
I see. So this power was already mine back
ま
then.
さにあの時に
Ooh-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha.
宿ったのだな
Oh my god. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. I really was born with this power. No wonder John Taito thinks I'm the Messiah. My maniacal laughter echoes into the night. You really are a nutter. The next day, the lab gets an unusual guest.
お邪魔します。
Pardon the intrusion.
お
Oh,
お、ルカシじゃんか。
if it isn't Lukashi.
こんにちは、橋田さん。
Hello, Hashida-san. Okabe-san.
ルカ子
Lukako, you don't have demon sword Samadara with you? What is the meaning of this? Yeah?
今日お前が来ると
I even unsealed the treasured heirloom sword Mistletoe when I heard you were coming today. I'm disappointed in you. What is a mistletoe? In Norse mythology, a legendary sword born from a sprig of mistletoe. Sprig? Yeah, sprig of mistletoe. According to the prophecy, this sword will slay the undying god Baldur, thus beginning the final war of gods, Ragnarok.
すみません。今から取りに
I'm sorry, I'll go back and get it.
いや
No, that's okay. It was not Mistletoe's fate to encounter Samadara this day.
ストルティンの開口
I look out the window with an expression of melancholy.
つうか
But a Japanese sword and a cursed sword from Norse mythology are so mismatched, it's not even funny. Do we even have a sword here?
僕、
What
したら
What should I?
ルカ子よ
Lukako, though you are my disciple, you still lack dedication.
すみません。
I'm sorry.
こんな調子では
At this rate, it will take some time before you can be useful.
どうだ
By the way,
なんだ
why not join our lab?
我がラボに
Eh? Me?
僕がです
Lukako looks at me blankly.
でも僕、
But I'm clumsy, and I'm not good at science or engineering. I'll probably just get in your way.
それでも
Do you really want
いい
me?
です。
なんだ
Don't sweat it. Mayuri's the same.
ルカ君なら、
We would love to have you,
大歓迎
Luka-kun.
だよ。でもね、
But,
ルカ君
you know, if Luka-kun's gonna be a lab mem, then Mayushi has one condition for Okarin.
条件がある
Don't tease Luka-kun.
いじめないことっていう条件。
Mayuri forces her way between us as if to protect Lukako. She's the one who called Lukako here. They're classmates.
それと、
And
ルカ
today, Luka-kun is Mayushi's guest. He came for a fitting session, so don't get in our way.
まゆりちゃん、
But Mayuri-chan,
でも
I don't really want to cosplay.
コスプレは する
Can it
つもり
really
は
just be
な
a
いじゃない
fitting session? Yep, we're just making sure the size matches.
確認だけだよ。
Looks like Mayuri forced him to come. As far as she's concerned, pretty boys exist only to make her cosplay fantasies come true. Oh my god.
じゃ
But why is he wearing some sort of bra-like thing in this region? Ta-da! Mayuri shows off the costume she
ー
made.
ん。ね、
This is a costume of Kirai-chan from Rainet. Is it just my imagination, or is that outfit pretty skimpy? I don't know if it's his first time seeing it, but Lukako just stares at the costume dumbfounded.
とりあえず完成
Anyway, I'd say it's about a 70% complete, but I want Lukakun to try it on now.
ここで
Try it on here? Lukakun glances at me and Daru, then looks down to hide a blush.
無理だよ。
I can't.
お願い。
Please? Here's where I, as Lukakun's master, ought to help out.
我が弟子よ
Listen, my pupil,
衣装というの
to
は
change your clothes is to
己を
change your
変
very
革する
being.
ためにも
This costume might help you grow stronger. Put it on at once.
岡部さんまでそんな
You're
こと
on her side? I can't wear something so embarrassing.
そこで恥ずかし
It's
がる
only embarrassing because you think it is.
そうだよ。
That's right. I'm sure you'll be really cute.
それにマユリは
Besides, Mayuri worked very hard to make this costume, so you could wear it.
眠る時間も
She sacrificed her sleeping time, her favorite banana nourishment time, and her juicy chicken #1 time, just so she could sew and sew and sew.
針と糸をその努力には
You
報い
can't
るべきだ
let effort take like that go to waste.
そうですけど
That's true, but the good-natured Lukako is already bending to the power of my words.
さあさあさ
Come on, Luka-kun, transform! Transform! Eh? Wait a sec, what? Mayuri grabs Luka-kun. Hang on. Mayuri grabs Lukako's arm and drags him to the changing room.
あ恥ずかしがってないで
Okay, don't be shy. Now take off your... Oh my god. Wow, Mayuri-chan, please don't touch me there. I'll change by myself. Please wait outside. But it's a little tricky putting this on. Mayushi will teach you all the steps. Yeah. Please don't undress me.
すごく
It's so Yuri. But it's not.
違うな
That's not Yuri. Lukako's a guy.
ということは
Then it's reverse right. Whoa, that's downright
実
criminal.
にけしからん
His imagination knows no bounds. A few minutes pass and out comes Mayuri first. She looks satisfied.
ルカく
Come on, Luka-kun, don't be shy.
ん恥ずかしがらず
Lukako doesn't make an appearance even when Mayuri calls him.
ルカくん
Luka-kun. Finally unnervous, Lukako comes out of the dressing room. Lukako looks like he's about to cry. I can already see the tears forming. Hey, isn't that skirt a little too short? Those bare legs are truly captive. Wait, oh god, oh god. I'm looking at a guy's legs. What the hell am I saying? Why are his legs shaved? What's going on here? Lukako? Wow, Lukakun's finally wore one of my outfits. It's so embarrassing. I'm a guy. I shouldn't be dressing like this.
あのね
You know what they say?
正義なんだ
Cuteness is justice.
わけがわからないよ
I don't know what you mean.
さすがは眉氏の仕事
Excellent work as usual. The clothes and the model bring out the best in each other.
3次元においては
As far as 3D goes, Faristan is supreme, but Lukashi almost makes me want to become a low angler. What the fuck is that? Cameraman who photographs female cosplayers and idols from a low angle. Can be found where cosplay is congruent, such as I guess that's Komikan, or Akibata's Pedestrian Heaven.
明かしたくなるよ
オカリンの感想
What about you,
どうかな
Okarin? Yeah, well, when urged to talk, I nod vaguely. I'm fascinated, but it's mortifying to admit that. Lukako is Lukako, yet Lukako is a man, male. A man just shouldn't be fascinated by another man. I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ
It's me. My sanity is under attack. No, it's not the organization. It's a descendant of one of the town's guardians, Miko.
町を守護する大いなる巫女の末裔で
Gah, it's infecting my soul.
まさか
To think Akiba had such a powerful guardian.
先森がいたとは
If we can harness this power, we can counteract the organization's corrupting influence.
も最小限にできるはず分かっている
I know. We can't hand the town over to those bastards just yet. This, too, is the show sustained scale. Al Saigon glue. I catch my breath, put away my phone, and turn back and smile at Lukako and the others who were staring blankly at me. Phew. Lukako. Foolish disciple of mine. From now on, you shall go into battle equipped with that costume and summon. Oh my god, why?
え
Eh? Kidai-chan doesn't have a sword. He should carry an Upa instead.
ウーパーを持つとぴったりだよ
Mayuri in high spirits make Lukako hold the Upa cushion. His lips tremble as he reluctantly accepts the cushion. He clearly doesn't know what to do with it.
機関による魔
The organization is making a move on
この秋葉にま
Akiba.
で迫ろうとして
I pretend not to notice Lukako's
お
distress.
前はこの
You are the guardian who protects this chaotic metropolis.
柳
Miko
林神社に生まれし巫女
of Yanibayasha Shrine.
その役目を果
Now
たす時
is the time for you to fulfill that duty.
わかるか
Understood, Lukako? This is the reason I'm so hard on you.
常にお
You
前
have a duty to protect this town. Do I really?
そうだと
You certainly do. Can
その下品
you stop that vulgar laughter? I can hear you from outside. It's embarrassing. Kodisi enters the lab with those remarks. She's coming in late, like she's a company executive or something. Don't worry. It sounds like you're having fun up there. Was that a girl scream I heard? You're not doing something dirty, are you? Do Tokyo people have loose sexual morals? I don't really understand that stuff. Sounds like you have an overreactive imagination. Or is it wishful thinking, I wonder? Then that's... Even without looking at the others, that's completely accurate. Chris-chan! Doo-doo-doo. You come here this late and dare insult me, and you call yourself my assistant?
助手じゃない
I'm not your
何度
assistant.
も言わせるな
Don't make me repeat myself.
だいたい
Anyway,
痛い気で
you're
器
the
用
worst.
そうな女の子をおもちゃにして
Toying
調
with
子に乗っ
such
てる
a
なんて
weak and innocent girl, aren't you ashamed of
そう
yourself?
思わないの
Toying with a weak and innocent girl, you say?
いちいち反応する
Don't
な
react to every little thing, you perp. That's right. Christina doesn't know Lukako is a guy. Correcting it is a pain, so I don't say anything.
それにして
At any rate,
クリスティーナよ
Christina stopped eyeing Lukako's entire body from top to bottom like,
してな
I
いよ
wasn't
そんな
doing
こと
that. Do you like the costume, Chris-chan? It's really suits Luka-kun, don't you think? Is this that cosplay thing I've heard about?
ジャパニ
It's
メーシ
part
ョ
of
ン文化の一つ
Japanimation
コス
culture,
プ
right?
レとて
You're
も
very
キュート
cute.
ねキュートだなんて
Cute, no way. Lukako's eyes get wetter and wetter. Why are you crying? You look perfect, so you should be more
あなた
confident.
は
Oog. But Isu doesn't know, so she's not doing it intentionally. But I guess that makes things complicated for Lukako. I should change the topic for Lukako's sake. While I am a mad scientist, I also happen to be a perfect gentleman. Oh, lies. I comb back my hair with my fingers.
ルカ子よ
Lukako, tell us your wish.
お前の望みを聞こ
Eh?
ハイパーアクロバティッ
That's
クな
one
会
hell
話
of
のつ
an
なげ方だな
acrobatic topic
う
change.
聞けルカ子
Listen, Lukako, your desires can become reality. Japan is a land of great spiritual power. It resides in every word that slips from your tongue.
力がお前も晴れて
Now that you have joined the otaku world, you need conceal your deepest desires no longer.
そうすれば
Speak your wish with a true heart, and by the chaos that rules Akihabara, Steins Gate shall grant it.
お前
My wish?
僕の願い
Luka puts his hands together in front of his waist and bends his head slightly to the side. His cheeks turn pink. His bashful, squirming appearance, with wet, upturned eyes, would make anyone who saw him either want to hug him real tight or smack him upside the head. It's that damn powerful.
その
Well,
聞いても
if I tell you, promise not to
恥
laugh.
ずべきことは何も
There's
ない
nothing to be embarrassed
堂々
about.
と宣誓
Just
するのだ
proclaim it to the world.
そりゃ
Well,
世界
yeah.
を簡単にうんたらと
No wish is
バカに
embarrassing
言われれば
compared to the idiotic wish for chaos to envelop the world or whatever.
そこの助手
You,
人
assistant,
の望みを
what kind of
笑う
person laughs at
人生が知れ
people's
るぞ
wishes?
マユシーの願い事は
Mayushi's wishes to eat a ton of yummy food and to cover the lab with Upa goods
ウーパ
and to get Luka-kun to wear my costumes.
マユリには聞いていない
I'm not asking you.
へ
But Mayushi wants Shota in the gate. Oh my
ー
god.
ゲートに
To grant her wish too.
ジョ
Shorter in the gate. That's a mistake. That mistake is God tier. Probably because it's so naughty. We all ignore Daru. Lukako puts his hands to his mouth and casts his eyes down. Same gesture as a female junior confessing her love to a male senior underneath a cherry tree. Cuteness overload must resist. I want to be a girl. What? Kurisu was the first to react. Her expression is one of utter confusion. Well, that's only natural. Not even I expected that, so I accidentally swallowed my muhahaha. Don't really like how I look. I always thought that if I were a girl, I could be a little more confident. But he has no confidence in himself. He's prettier than any girl here, and yet he has no confidence. I'm well aware of the reason for this. Because he's a guy. Wait a second. Kurisu starts rubbing her temples. What did she say? Assistant. Mine. No, Christina. I'm not your assistant. I'm not your Christina. You've made a grave error. I have. Don't you understand? No, of course you don't. How could you? With impure thoughts clouding your eyes. What? What do you mean? Allow me to explain. You called Lukako here a weak and innocent girl. But he's not a girl at all. He's a guy. Is that some kind of joke? Not a joke, but the naked truth as described in the Akastic Records? The database in which every event in the whole universe from past to future is recorded. The memory of humans collected. Oh, okay. Kurisu looks at Daru and Mayuri as if seeking help, but they nod with a knowing look in their eye. As for Lukako himself, he's just hanging his head in shame. Are you guys trolling me? Eh? 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 Kurisu suddenly turns away as if to avoid my gaze. Then she walks up to Lukako. Is what Akabe says true? Yes. I'm a guy. No way. Someone this cute can't be a boy. You've got it backwards. You're supposed to say someone this cute can't be a girl. Oh my god. That's not what I meant. Does that mean Kurisu knows the meaning of the phrase somebody this cute can't be a girl? So she's an @channeler. Lukako, you're fine, just the way you are. I will not reject you. Be you man or be you woman, nor will anyone else here. And I will not deny your wish, nor will anybody else here. Why do you keep repeating that last part? Kurisu, unable to calm down after learning the truth, starts touching her own face and checking her hair in her pocket mirror. Why, Christina, is it such a shock to meet a man far more feminine than you? I admit it. Compared to her, I mean him, I'm not as cute, talk more rudely, and my attitude is worse. This is a 3-day coma level shock. Like she's seriously depressed. Chris-chan's cute too. Don't try to comfort me. It just makes me feel worse. Admitting your faults is the first step towards becoming stronger. You may one day become a splendid woman, Christina. You're still young. Who the hell asked you? I take it back. You're a stubborn fool who refuses to face the truth. Shut up. I don't want to hear that from you. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Lukako bows his head for some reason. His eyes are red and puffy. With such a cute girl, boy, on the verge of tears, Kurisu and I have no choice but to stop arguing. Well, better get my trusty digicam. Don't try to sneak in a photo session, you perv. Anzai-sensei, I want to be a low-angular. But still, it was just a whim to ask for Lukako's wish. I hardly expected this to happen. So that's how Lukako thinks of himself. I've got an
しかし
idea.
ルカ子よ。その望み。
Lukako,
どこまで本気な
how
の？
serious are you about that wish of yours? If he's truly desperate, then having a sex change operation is probably the best way to go. Judging by his current look, Lukako could become the star of Tokyo's LGBT community. No, screw that. He could even become a TV personality.
例えば
You know those stories
夜
where a guy magically turns into a girl overnight?
朝目覚めたら
Sometimes I wish that would happen to
女の
me.
子にな夢に
That's stupid, isn't it?
ですよね
But with these puppy dog eyes. Are you that chihuahua from a certain popular commercial? Luca-kun, you're so cute.
So cute
So cute dog. Yeah. Looks like Kurisu's been struck by Lukako's cuteness too. The skimpy costume he's wearing isn't helping. It's like dunking your brain in a vat of pure moe. Then you die. The scary part is that afterwards you feel an irresistible urge to grant Lukako's every wish. But as Lukako said, it's going to be hard to find a nice, clean solution to his problem. And then Kurisu clears her throat.
そういえ
This
ば
reminds me of something I
聞いたこ
heard
とがある
once.
んだけど
解説セリフ来た
Exposition scene, go!
お肉をたくさん食べれば
There's a
男の
saying
子
that if you eat a lot of meat when you're pregnant, you'll have a
女の子を産
boy.
むことができ
And
る
if you eat lots of vegetables, you'll have a
俗説がある
girl.
らしい
ソースは民名称
Source, Minmei Shobu. Minmei Shobu. A fictional publishing house from a certain manga. In this manga, Minmei Shobu publishes books on fictional martial arts on the internet, quoting Minmei Shobu as a way to jokingly make statements seem factual.
インターネットで見た
I saw it on the internet.
そう
So that's how you reply. Well played. What are you talking about? Anyway, it sounds like an old wives' tale.
へ
Really?
ー知らな
I didn't know that. So Mayushi and Christian's mum ate a lot of vegetables.
クリスちゃんのママもたくさんお野菜
Only Mayuri is impressed.
マユシはジューシー
Mayushi
から
only eats juicy chicken number one. So will her future child be a boy?
ねえね
Hey, do you think bananas count as vegetables? No, they count as fruit, Mayushi. Mayuri is full of questions. I leave her to them.
それなら狩猟で
But
暮らしていた原始
what
人た
about
ちはどうなの？
primitive people who lived on
彼
hunting?
らはおのずと
If that theory is true, then they would have had too many boys and not enough girls.
そうなれば人類がここまで
Humanity would never have made it this far.
別にそれが正しいって言ってるわけじゃない
I never said it was
なんとな
true.
く思い出した
I
だけ
just remembered hearing
い
it
ちいち噛
somewhere.
みつかないで
Don't snap at every little thing.
俺は噛みついてなど
I
いない
didn't snap, Christina.
クリスティーナよ
Feel like verifying that theory? Huh? What are you implying?
思い出せ
Have you forgotten? We have the phone wave name subject to change.
電話レンジちゃん
Phone wave name subject to change. Phone wave chan. It can tell if you're having a boy or a girl? No way in hell.
いや
Wait, of course. Looks like Kurisu's got it. They don't call her a genius for nothing.
漆原さんのお母さん
We can send a D-mail
妊
to
娠中の時期へ
Urushibara-san's mother when she was pregnant.
いかにも
Indeed. Something like eat more vegetables.
野菜をもっとたくさん食べろという内容だ
Lukako,
な
who doesn't know what D-mails are, and Mayuri, who just a little dumb, tilt their heads in confusion at the same time.
やってみる価値はあると
You
思う
think it's worth a shot?
それは
Wow.
今更偽善で取り
It's too late to hide behind your goody two-shoes mask, Christina.
俺は知って
Your
いる
fate is to become a
お
mad
前がマッド
scientist.
サイエンティストの素質を持つ
But you are an
実験大好き
experiment-loving
っ子だとい
girl.
うことを
誰が実験大
Who
好
are
き
you
っ子だ
calling an experiment-loving girl?
違うのか
Am I wrong?
知
No,
ら
but
ないけれども
that settles it.
ちょい待ち
Hold on, man.
それでもし実
What are you
験が
going
成
to
功したら
do
ど
if
う
the
する
experiment works?
どうすると
What do you mean?
だって
I mean, if Luka's sex seriously changes,
それがルカ子の
that's what he wants, isn't it?
いやそうだけど
Oh yeah, but
もし性別が
if
変わ
his
ったら
sex does change,
ルカ氏が
won't the 16 years of his life change too? That's what I mean.
それについて
Who's gonna take responsibility for that?
それは
That's...
あの
I'll take responsibility. Lukako raises his hand timidly.
マジで言ってる
Seriously? Well, I don't really understand, but if we use this method, I might become a girl, right?
たら
Then I want to try.
どうかお願いします
Please, master.
師匠
He bows his head to me.
前より
Mayuri, your
お前の
opinion?
意見は
If Luka-kun becomes a girl, then I gotta call her Luka-chan.
ねえルカちゃんは
Would Luka-chan wear Mayushi's costumes? Well, that's another story.
話が
At any rate, it doesn't look like Mayuri has any objections.
決まりだな
Then that settles it.
ならば
Lukako, I appoint you Lab Mem 006. Eh?
電話レンジカッコ仮は
The phone web name subject to change is our lab most important
それ
secret.
を使う
In order to use it, you must become a lab mem. Ah, okay.
あの
Actually, I always wanted to be a lab mem.
そうだったの
Really? You should have just said so.
言い出す勇気
I didn't have the courage. Like I said, I don't know a thing about gadgets.
そんなこと気にしな
You don't have to worry about those things. I mean, Mayuri doesn't get them
く
either.
てもさ
That's not something to be proud of, Mayuri.
ではルカ子は今この時よりラボメンとなる
So,
いろんなラボ
Lukako
はいないな
shall be a lab mem from this point forth. Any objections?
はーい
Yeah. Risu raises her hand.
私ラボメ
I
ンナン
want
バ
to
ー
give
004を返上したいので
Urushibara-san my number so I can retire.
却下だ他に
Good
は
night. Anyone else?
は
Bye. Mayuri and Daralu ask what happened to 5, but I ignore them. Moko will always be number 5 in my heart. No other objections emerge. All members are in
で
favor.
は
Very well.
ルカ子はラボメンナンバー
Lukako is
006
officially 006.
ラボの
Henceforth,
忠誠を誓い
pledge your allegiance to the lab and devote all your strength to the enrichment of our science. Yes, I will. I'm so happy.
とっても嬉しい
さて
Now then, let's begin the experiment
早
immediately.
速実
Wait.
験を
I suddenly realized something that makes me smack my forehead in dismay.
始まった
Damn, Lukako, you're 16, right?
はい
I'm right.
つまり
So you're born in 1993.
そうだよ
Yep, the same year as Maishi. What about
同
it?
い年なのです
In order to tell Lukako's mother to eat a lot of vegetables, we need to send a D-mail to 10 months before Lukako was born. Meaning, we have to send it to 1992.
体が日本で普及し始
When
め
did
たのがいつ
self-burn become widespread in Japan? Uh-oh. Looks like Kurisu and Daru figured it out. Daru goes to Google it. Anyway, with that, I might leave it here, because stuff is going to get quite a lot funnier in a minute. Leave it at this bit of a cliffhanger. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and take care.